I want to welcome you again. Match Day 2015 is the most exciting event of the year thus far. We have, beyond the families and our graduates, here we have some guests I'd like to introduce. First of all, I'd like to introduce Dr. Wilsey Bishop, who's the ETSU Vice President for Health Affairs and the Chief Operating Officer. Dr. Bishop will be speaking with us shortly. I'd like to introduce Dr. David Linville, who's representing the Quillen Alumni Society. I'd like to introduce Mr. Doug Taylor, who's our Assistant Dean from Admissions and Records, who's eating. I'd like to introduce Dr. Bob Plummer, who's standing in the corner back there, who is the Executive Director of the Quillen Alumni of the ETSU Alumni Association. Ms. Leanne Davis, who's the Director of the ETSU Alumni Association. I'm not sure where Leanne has gotten off to, but we are, okay. And I'd like to introduce Dr. Bob Means, who will be speaking with us momentarily. Dr. Means is our dean. The Advancement Office and Alumni Office organizes this event. I'd particularly like to thank Pat Elledge and Carol Sloan. Carol couldn't be with us today as she is ill, but she did much of the legwork for this event. First, it's my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Quillen College of Medicine, Dr. Robert T. Means. Dr. Means has been with us for over a year now, coming to ETSU from the University of Kentucky, where he was the Executive Dean and Professor of Medicine. He's a graduate of Rice University and Vanderbilt University School of Medicine. He's board certified in internal medicine and hematology. He's an accomplished researcher. Probably one of his most important claims to fame is that he married a Kingsport girl. His wife is Dr. Stacy McKenzie from Kingsport, and probably a significant part of why he is here as Dean of the College of Medicine. So, Dr. Means.
Thank you. First, congratulations to all of you. This is a big day. This is a day you're going to remember. When I think about how medical school goes, I look at it as there being three occasions which are truly transformative. When you do that, when you go through them, you are different when you are done. The first one is when you walk into the gross anatomy lab for your first session. You know, you're different right afterwards. The second one is when, typically during the third year, you take a history and perform a physical examination on a patient for the first time with the understanding that that is a real sick person and you are going to be making decisions. I should say genuine sick person, and you are going to be making decisions that affect that care based on your history and physical. And the third one is the one you are about to experience in a few minutes, which is opening the envelope on match day. You will see in a few moments, you will know where you're going to spend the next few years of your medical career. These will be years which will shape the remainder of your career, which may guide you into particular areas or reaffirm you in the area you are in. It is this, where you do your residency is the single most powerful determinant of where you eventually end up practicing. This really is a moment that you will remember. I went through the match 32 years ago. I was very young at the time. And I remember it. I remember it very well. It was not as festive an occasion as this. We just gathered in the lecture room. There was the secretary for the Student Affairs Office was down front with a random number table and a stack of envelopes and a bowl on the table. She would come up with a random number, call out the name with which associated with it, hand you your envelope. You would put $1 in the bowl, and then you would generally retire to some remote location to open your envelope. And then disappear. There was a reception going on upstairs, which I did stick my head in, and seemed to be entirely occupied by senior faculty talking to each other and having punch and cookies. The $1 in the bowl was a tradition at that school that the last person, having gone through the stress of watching in that class 104 previous people get their their match thing would get something out of it, namely $104. In my envelope, which I still have, actually, in a file cabinet in my basement, contained a piece of computer paper with my name and my program on it. When we were sitting there, we were not cheerful looking like you all. We all looked like we were waiting for somebody to flip the switch on the electric chair. This is a better way to do it. I won't keep you much longer from your time. This is, again, one of the big days of your career. It is wonderful that you all are here with your loved ones and friends to be supported as you begin to enter this new phase of your career. And I look forward to being up in front of you again at graduation. Dr. Olive.
Thank you, Dr. Means. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Wilsie Bishop, the Vice President for Health Affairs and the Chief Operating Officer of East Tennessee State University. Dr. Bishop received her undergraduate and graduate degrees in nursing from the Medical College of Virginia at Virginia Commonwealth University, and a Master of Science in Education and a doctorate in Public Administration from the University of Southern California. In 2013, she was inducted into the Tennessee Women's Hall of Fame. We're very proud to have Dr. Bishop as our leader.
Well, this is an exciting day, and let me add my congratulations and that of the university to you for your achievements, for coming to this stage in your life and in your career. This is one of those days that will change your life. It will set you on the course for where you and your family will go for the next 30 to 40 years, maybe 50. Who knows? You have a wonderful career ahead of you. You're a highly talented group, as you demonstrated so well last night. And those talents will come in handy. Those will be talents that will help you many days get through the days of work to come home to the things that you do and enjoy doing as an individual. But the university is very proud of you. They were proud of the Quillen College of Medicine being part of the health professions programs that we offer to this community. We're proud of the service that you provide to this region. And we're proud of the work that you will be doing in the future. So as you open your envelope today and as you move forward from the university at graduation, know that you're taking a piece of East Tennessee with you. You are taking a piece of this institution and this community, and that you'll always represent us wherever you are. Dr. Nolan plans to join us in a little bit so that he'll be able to be part of the photo sessions. Not that he just wants to be here for the photography, but he had another meeting earlier and couldn't be here at the beginning to bring you greetings. So on behalf of the Academic Health Science Center and the entire university, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Bishop, for being here today and participating in the Match Day events. I'd now like to introduce Dr. David Linville. Dr. Linville is standing in for Dr. Kyle Colvett, who's president of the Quillen College of Medicine Alumni Society. And Dr. Linville will be the first to welcome you to membership in the Quillen Alumni Society. He is a 2000 graduate. You can come on up. He's a 2000 graduate of Quillen, and he's currently serving as the Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education in the College of Medicine. Dr. Linville.
Thank you. I read online last night about Match Day that this is kind of like a cross between the Emmys and the NFL Super Bowl. And I'm glad we've kind of reached that stage from the days of long ago when there was a bowl at the front of the room. So this is a great day, and it's a privilege and honor really to be here with you today and welcome you to the Alumni Society. What I want to do first, just quickly, if there are any Quillen alumni here with us today, if you would stand and be recognized, please. We have a couple. Yes. Let's round of applause. On behalf of the Alumni Society, welcome. It is a privilege to add to our rolls. So we have over 1,800 graduates of this wonderful College of Medicine, and in just a few weeks, you'll be officially joining when you get that nice piece of paper to hang on your wall. I would challenge you to remain involved with the Alumni Society. Come to reunions, work as or volunteer as a class agent. Work to mentor our medical students, just as so many of the Quillen alumni do today, and give back to your school, just like the Quillen alums that are here, and the many that couldn't be here with you today, they give back to the school. It is your school, and I want you to remember that for the next 30, 40, as many years as you practice. Remember where you came from. Again, I'll keep this short. Welcome to the society, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Linville. Since Dr. Linville has made a Super Bowl analogy, one thing I would like to ask is before you come up here, please check things that fasten your garments to your body so that we don't have any clothing malfunctions. So now I'd like to welcome the Class of 2015 President, Mr. soon-to-be Dr. Tamer Akuri. Tamer?
It's great to be in front of you all. If you were there last night, I was dressed up a little bit differently. I'm sure you got to see that, Dr. Bishop. I apologize. I've already matched, though, so you can't do anything about it. You know, medical school is really hard, and it's not one of those simple things that we do. It takes a lot of determination, a lot of perseverance, a lot of hard work. Compassion, you cry sometimes, all those things, but those unsung heroes that we have that maybe didn't volunteer for this, the ones that are sitting beside you, you know, they deserve a lot of this too. There's a lot of sacrifice that they made so that we could be here today to do what we're going to do in the future. So I thank all the family members, the loved ones that are here for putting up with us. It's hard at times, but the sacrifice is well worth it. I'd also like to thank Dean Means, appreciate it, Dr. Olive, Dr. Bishop, and we also have Dr. Quaz, I guess, is watching somewhere. I made it. And then all the faculty and staff, we really could have not done this without you all. Your investment in us is well worth it. We've been able to do a lot of things just because of your time and willingness to work with us and for us. You know, this day has been long in the making. I still remember our first day. Actually, I remember only one comment about our first day, the one that Arash made. And he stated that, I'm not looking for anything serious. And true to him, he's held up to that. So we applaud him on that for sure. You know, today, as we open up our envelopes, you know, they hold the answer to where we end up training. But don't forget, it's not the destination, it's the journey. So don't get caught up in, you know, maybe I didn't get exactly where I wanted. Yeah, you did. You're going where you need to go, and take that journey as far as it takes you. Don't forget about the struggles that you had to endure during medical school. But also don't forget about how you felt when you came out on the other side. You know, when you're having those toughest day of residency and you feel torn down and you're struggling, don't forget, you have someone that you can contact. You have a family that you can get up on the phone or call or text, and they're there for you. You know, I'm honored and privileged to be part of this extraordinary class. I mean, we've been through a lot together. I don't think there's a better class that Quillen's ever produced. I think we're it. So they might as well shut the school down now. But there's a few key members that have really helped make all of this actually happen, and that's the other class officers. I didn't do this by myself. I just get to come up here and jabber. So I'd like I'd like to go ahead and introduce some of our class officers and thank them formally. Vice President Caleb Harrell, go ahead. We got Miss Michaela Riggs. And you can't miss Christian. He's in the back. He's the tallest one here. And a big thanks for Caleb for putting all these slideshows together. So if you hate the picture that's up there, that's the man to go see. A mentor of mine, and I'll leave you with this, spoke some words that I hold true every day I wake up. And it says that people are in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. So remember where people are, and I believe that you all are in my life for a lifetime. Thank you all.
Thanks, Tamer. You talked about the tears that were shed along the way. Just before we got started, Dr. Abercrombie told me that you were the first class that she's been with for the full 4 years, and she's probably going to start crying when you opened envelopes. Well, Dr. Bishop told you that Dr. Nolan would be late in joining us, but Dr. Nolan is earlier than we expected, and so the president of East Tennessee State University, Dr. Brian Nolan, is with us, and I invite him to make a few comments. Dr. Nolan.
Dr. Olive, thank you, and to everyone, good morning. Greetings on behalf of the more than 2,300 faculty and staff and 15,000 students who call this institution home. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a day of celebration. Today is a day of reflection. But today is a day when the family of the Quillen College of Medicine and your individual families come together to learn the next step in your educational journey. I'll never forget my first match day. I stood with Dr. Bishop. I had been part of the ETSU family for less than 4 months. And as students were opening envelopes, I stood over to the corner with Dr. Bishop with tears rolling down my face and said, I don't even know these people and I'm crying. Today is a wonderful day of celebration. It's the culmination of decades of hard work. It's the culmination of a dream that you set upon, and for many of you, your parents and your family have helped to guide. It's wonderful to hear the sounds of young children in the room today. It's wonderful to see the smiles on the faces of the individuals that I look out upon. Today is a day of celebration. This, in many respects, is a day more significant, more important than commencement, which, in my opinion, is the most hallowed of all days in the academic year. I thank you for giving the university the opportunity to be a part of your journey, but more importantly, I thank you for what you will do for our community. We're an institution founded in 1911 for one single reason, and that is to transform the lives of the people of Appalachia. So whether you enter into the fields of family medicine or subspecialties that take you beyond our region, keep true to the core of the mission of public service, stewardship of place, and service to the people of this region. I look forward to watching the great things that you're going to do as you move into your fields of choice. Thank you for all that you have done for our university, and Godspeed to you.
Thank you, Dr. Nolan. The National Residency Matching Program is a program that matches graduating medical students with residency programs around the country. Most of our students participated in that. A few participated in the military match, which is different, and some subspecialty matches, which are different. But today, 68 members, and for you reporters that I talked to earlier, that's a different number than I gave you, I'm sorry, enjoyed a successful match in 15 different specialties and subspecialties at 42 different programs throughout the United States. 7 of you will remain here at the Quillen College of Medicine. An additional 12 will remain in Tennessee, so we'll have 19 remaining in Tennessee. 59% will remain as students in the Southeast U.S. When you came in as medical students and Doug Taylor asked you what you thought you would do in terms of specialties, he tallied that up. Only 37% of you said you planned on going into one of the primary care specialties of internal medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, or family medicine. In fact, over half of you are going into primary care specialties to help us fulfill our mission, and of that we're very proud. A number of you matched to highly competitive specialty programs, including anesthesiology, neurosurgery, ophthalmology, otolaryngology, and dermatology. 6 of our students will complete their residency training through the military. Students will attend residencies throughout the U.S., including East Tennessee State University, the University of Tennessee, University of Louisville, University of Virginia, University of Kentucky, Wake Forest University, Medical University of South Carolina, Vanderbilt University, Emory University, and the Mayo Clinic. We are very proud of the class of 2015. So, the way things are going to work today is I will call your name. Dr. Linville will hand you your envelope and these lovely gifts from the Alumni Society. You'll then walk over in front of the plants where Dr. Bishop, Dr. Means, and Dr. Noland will congratulate you, and you'll stand there to have your photograph taken. Unlike in Dr. Means' match, where you wander off into a corner to open your envelope, everybody is going to keep their envelope closed until the last person receives theirs, at which point Mr. Doug Taylor will do a countdown and they'll be opened in unison. So everybody clear on that? Everybody's checked the straps on their clothes and... All right, so please join me. So,
You want me on this side?
yeah, why don't you get over here?
Okay.
Will Bickers. Adam Price. Callie Reeder. Arash, I don't want anything too serious as Lamy. Dexter Rich. Ragini Shyam. Eric Lederer. Caleb Harrell. John Miller. Claire Smith. Dylan Stroll. Cody Tino. Kristen Hornsby.
let's not think of this as an
Tony Clark. That was a cell phone that was breaking out for light. Missy Mooney. Christian Magianis. Philip Tipton. Stephen Haywood. You do win.
Congrats. You're welcome. Can you handle that?
Yusazvi Vasili. Kathleen Ellison. Aaron Wade. Daniel Wan. Mallory Fox. Bobby Douglas. Brandon Waters. Sorry, Brandon. Jeremy Wilder. Maritza Wilson. Philip Milam. Kelly Gassey. Cale Hildebrand. Tamara Curry. Michael Bradfield. Brandy Robinson. David Lee. Charles Kidd. Richard Rary. Trip Hines. Michael McLaren. Bonnie Buckles. Bill McCart. Anil Deshmukh. Joshua Davis. Liz Hill. Will Hodgson. Alyssa Hinkle. Todd Van Sant. Lindsay McCamus Googe. David Crabtree. Will Guider. Bo Cox. Tori Hale. Tori Belcher. Rob Winningham. Jeremiah Gaddy. Alex Mungel. Taisley Hotz. Alicia Brooks. Jeremy Brooks. Get one of them together. Eric Lee. Chris Garner. Adam Farmer. Michaela Johnson Riggs. Alicia McClintock. Antonia Roberts. Jeremy Blanchard. And Kelsey Dunkerson. Let's get a couple's picture. Yeah, they're together. Andrea Hopkins. So Andrea is the person who's wishing we had that bowl tradition. Jessica Keel could not be with us today. We'll get her information to her. So, Doug Taylor, come on up.
Hey, y'all, real quick, before Doug gets up here, I didn't get a chance to thank our secretary, Francesca Robichaud. I don't, you know, she's an integral part of our team as well, so thank you to her.
You all, in Dr. Quasgrove's absence, I figure I ought to say just one more thing. Hey, one more thing. I couldn't be prouder of this bunch. I think you all embody our College of Medicine and our university at the highest of all levels. Of all the classes I've gotten to work with, and there's been a few, you all have weathered more storms, embraced more controversy, and come out of it smelling so good. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud to have been a part of your journey. I think it's somehow a little bit fitting, at least. I got to send you your first envelope from the Quillen College of Medicine, and now I get to be here with you as you open this one. I'd like to ask all of the Quillen graduates who have an envelope to please stand, and let's hold that envelope high in the air. Yeah. We're going to do a really long countdown now, and when you get to 0, open them up. 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, well, heard one, yeah.
gotta hold it down. Yeah.
I can duplicate it too.
No, I just said, did you get it back?
No, I don't.
Wait, I may have it over here.
Okay.
Gotta get the professional in there.
Okay, I'll see. Maybe she's out.
on the resolution.